Hello and welcome to Achieve Hormonal Bliss Through Cleaner Lifestyle Choices, 14-day implementation-based expert training series, where we brought together more than 20 holistic experts and practitioners to discuss the intricate connection of our hormones to our environment and everything we do daily, and share the effective practical strategies we can implement right now to make small shifts, to feel better, to get more balance, and ultimately achieve hormonal bliss. Hi, I am your host, Viktoriya Zakharova. I'm an integrative health coach, and my passion is the fate of our humanity and the fate of our planet. But in order to heal our planet, we must start with ourselves, one human at a time, and we must heal holistically, together with nature. Welcome, and thank you for being a part of this program. Our topic today is mindfulness and how mindfulness impacts our hormonal balance. Welcome our guest, Beena Pinto. She's a distinguished mindset and mindfulness coach specializing in cultivating resilience and unleashing potential. Her expertise lies in guiding entrepreneurs, corporates, and students to harness their inner strength, navigate challenges, and foster a growth-oriented mindset for holistic success. Throughout her esteemed career, Beena has coached an impressive cohort of entrepreneurs, lending her expertise to empower over 500 individuals. Her guidance has been instrumental in enabling these entrepreneurs to embrace their inner capabilities, overcome obstacles, and flourish in competitive business landscapes. Beena, as being the founding director of Letus, is also the founder of Ani B Preschool, currently operating in 4 locations in India. Her unique approach intertwines mindfulness techniques, strategic thinking, and personalized coaching, earning accolades and acclaim among those seeking to excel in the entrepreneurial pursuits. Beena's unwavering dedication to unlocking human potential establishes her as a transformative force in the realm of mindset coaching. Welcome, Beena.
Thank you, Viktoriya.
It's good to have you. Good to have you here. So, Beena, I will start with asking you about your story and your why that brought you to this place right now.
Thank you, Viktoriya. This is a wonderful platform to connect with a lot of women just like me who are struggling to work-life balance and find that peace, which always we desire for. I think that's how my journey started as an entrepreneur, as a corporate. I worked for almost 20 years now. And then I realized that during the process, I have been having my ups and downs. Basically, when we try to balance the hormonal level, we as women, we go through a lot of things. So that's where, as an entrepreneur, I'll have a lot of other challenges, corporate world. And as a woman, as a mom, I have gone through another set of challenges. To balance it out, I have figured out that there is a very simple technique called mindfulness. That's how I started practicing. And when it worked for me, I started talking about it. And that's how I'm here.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. Beena, we know that stress is one of the biggest hormonal disruptors in a way. Stress creates production of cortisol, and then our hormones go out of whack. So how would you say, could you elaborate on how mindfulness helps in reducing stress and how that stress reduction contributes to our hormonal balance?
Maybe let me start with an example. One of my clients, she was a busy executive and mother of 2 teenagers. So she had high cortisol levels due to maybe the work-life balancing, and that caused a lot of stress to her. So she approached a couple of times, and then we had well-frameworked mindfulness sessions. And after consistently practicing mindfulness for a few weeks, her cortisol levels were decreased noticeably. So this actually gave me more confidence, and she could relate to medical reports. And she said that, yes, the reduction of stress hormones, they positively influenced her overall hormonal balance.
So when you're saying we practice mindfulness practice or technique, what are you actually referring to?
So there is a series of the structured program which I've been offering. So what happens is this doesn't happen overnight. One should have a little patience in practicing, right from the breathing techniques. So as you breathe in, we are so much distracted in daily life that we don't focus on the present moment. So that's where we go wrong. So when we bring all the awareness to the present moment, so our life, the body, mind, and soul, what we call, it comes to an alignment. So that's where the things go smoothly. You make right decisions, you focus on your productivity, you work on what interests you and calms your mind. Automatically, the stress level gets, stabilized.
Let me ask you this. Sleep is crucial for hormonal balance. Can you share how mindfulness improves or impacts our sleep?
Most of my clients, they struggle with sleep disturbances. Usually they're due to the daily struggles, the targets set at work, or a lot of things which we undergo. That affects their hormonal health to a larger extent. By incorporating mindfulness practices before bedtime, such as relaxation techniques, that's what I teach, and mindful breathing, they experience improved sleep quality. So I do conduct evening sessions for a larger number here in India, and I help them unwind from the entire day's exhaustion. So this has positively impacted many women, and it's helping them.
Thank you, Beena. And would you please explain us the connection between mindfulness, brain function, and hormonal balance, particularly in terms of brain regions affected by mindfulness practices?
Definitely. I've seen how mindfulness affects brain regions, so linked to stress regulation. So when I say that, maybe students, those who are preparing for exams, so exam becomes a tougher challenge for them. And when we practice mindfulness regularly, there are changes in the brain activity that's associated with better stress management. So how both our logical reasoning and creative side of the brain, they both gets activated, and that's beautiful. So we tend to utilize our brain to its ultimate productive levels. So we tend to utilize our time effectively, which brings out confidence in our daily routine. And this in turn improves our health drastically. So this is the key aspect of corporate wellness retreats too. So we do conduct retreats that focuses on teaching all the participants a quiet art of mindfulness alongside the meditation, the breathing techniques. And it's a 6 steps, I can say, that it helps all the members in the retreat to quiet their mind, manage stress, and the focus is improved.
Thank you. And let's talk about mindful eating and how that impacts our overall well-being, our weight, and so on.
That's one of my favorite topics, I should say. The mindful eating is something which we haven't been practicing at all. So as kids, we tend to allow our children, basically now that we have grown up, we allow our children to be distracted during meals. So they do not look at the food, what they are consuming. So there is absolutely zero knowledge on what they are eating and how it affects their body. So this is something which I've been inculcating this practice of telling them, even my own children, that you need to focus on what's on your plate. So we do have a family prayer. We do pray before we eat. That's because we are blessing the food which is being there right now. That's the first stage. And then we say, okay, take this food, appreciate it, that it's in your hand, and then you chew properly. So we consume food as if it's just to gulp, and we take a lot of sodas to just melt down that carbs. And so we don't focus on what's happening, how does it react, the chemicals in the food to our body chemicals, how do they react to each other. So we need to chew softly, slowly, and then savor those flavors and pay attention to how your body responds to the nourishment. So being mindful while eating helps in better digestion. So it allows you to enjoy your food more and encourages you to a healthier eating habit.
Absolutely. And of course, nowadays, not only children are distracted from food, but adults are distracted with their phones, with their whatever they're watching or reading. There's hardly people pay attention to just food. There's always something else present. We all need reminder of the mindful eating. Absolutely. Now, the inflammation and hormonal balance go hand in hand. I believe that. Can you talk about that connection a little bit?
We call it chronic inflammation. This can disrupt hormonal balance. It's been leading to various health issues, I must say. So when it comes to hormones are imbalance due to inflammation, it can lead to symptoms like fatigue or weight gain or mood swings and disruptions in our menstrual cycle, especially for women. That's something which happens regularly. One of our clients, she was experiencing health concerns. This is basically from the chronic inflammation. She had a direct impact on her hormonal balance, and the symptoms were very severe. So she had irregular periods, and she had difficulty in managing her weight, irrespective of us training on the mindful eating or her regulating her diet. She still had problems with. She could gain weight very easily. So then upon her body examination, we found out that it's only because of ongoing inflammatory response. In order to get her out of that situation, we implemented mindfulness-based stress reduction techniques, I must say. So specifically tailored to her needs. So these were the mindfulness meditation. That's one of the best meditations and easiest way to impact the problem. And the mindful moments like yoga, you would have experienced it. So just the breathing exercise or the simple yoga techniques or movements of the body, they all elevate stress and they promote relaxation. So over time, she consistently engaged in these practices and there were remarkable changes. So we did follow-up assessments and we understood that this could be one of the reasons that our inflammatory response was diminishing.
Thank you for giving that example. Now we talked about all these various impacts of our life and our hormones and the mindful, you're talking about mindfulness practices that help us get back in balance. Would you please give us an example or share some or one of the practices that you do with your clients so that we can actually get a sense of what is it that you're referring to?
I would definitely do this. I would recommend very simple and practical actions that can be implemented by anyone right from today or right now, I can say. So the first thing, as I've been repeating, this is the mindful breathing. So you need to just take a moment right now and focus on your breath. So when you sit comfortably, you need to close your eyes because we are distracted the other outer environment. Just close your eye if you prefer to. Otherwise, just lower your vision and take a slow and deep breath. Notice the sensation of the breath is entering and leaving your body. The simple act of mindful breathing can immediately calm your mind. It can reduce stress and bring a sense of relaxation. So what you need to do is just focus on the inhalation of oxygen. Feel it as an energy vibe which is going inside, filled with positivity. And it goes inside just like oxygen passing on throughout your body. The positivity is spread throughout your body. As you exhale, you just need to take out all the negativities. You just need to breathe out and say that I'm taking out all the baggage I've been carrying throughout, all this weight of anxiety, worries, everything has to just flow out of your body. So this is the best technique. I'm sure you can feel it, right?
Absolutely. I just did a few deep breaths and it feels
So
good.
that's one of the actions. So I'll just give you a glimpse of everything. And the mindful movement is something like engaging in gentle movements or stretches. So we are always working. We are sitting in front of the system or laptop, and we don't have enough movements for our body. So what we can do is early morning short walks, or stretching your hands and legs, or practicing yoga poses. That should be done very mindfully. So what happens is, even now, if you can just stretch your hand and join your palm up there, and just feel that your body is actually feeling the muscles stretched over your, right? We don't do that. And spinal, which is very important part, right from the connection through the neck till the tailbone. So that needs to be relaxed always. We give a lot of tension to that. So pay attention to each movement, even if you're just walking. Feel the feet on the ground. We don't know how we place our feet. So that's why we blame it on the shoe, what we wear, but it's not the shoes, but the way you place your feet on the ground and how your body feels with every step you take, how the vibrations are passed on till the brain. So all these movements. So if you are unable to point your chin to your shoulder line, okay, you can give a try now. Yeah. So if you're unable to do that, then there is a problem. So what you can do is try both the sides. If you can stretch, now move one side and push as much as you can from one of your hands, your neck to the side. Yes. So again on the other side. Yes. Now without touching, you can try it now without holding it. Without the support, you can actually turn around more. So it's just the practice. It's just that giving little more to what you're doing. So that is I can say, the second most beautiful action practically. It doesn't take anything. It doesn't cost you much. It doesn't take any of the gadgets or equipments. Thirdly, the mindful eating. I've just told you that if you're about to have a meal or a snack, do it very mindfully. Don't just take out your time, even if it's a small break. Take a moment, appreciate it, chew well, enjoy the flavors in it, feel the juices which are going out of that food. Feel as though they are encouraging you to be more fit, more positive energy, more strong. The strength is increased just with our food. You don't need another supplement to increase your strength or immunity levels. So your body responds to what you eat. So until and unless you look at it and you feel it, you cannot get the energy which is there. So I also encourage women to practice this, especially because you are influencing a lot of people in the family. So if you eat healthy and if you feel that you're for practicing mindful eating, the entire family is doing it. So these are some of the practices in your daily routine. I'm sure you can try it out every time you have a meal or you walk or you just breathe.
Thank you for that. These are really nice, simple techniques that we all can just implement in our everyday practice. Absolutely. And also, just to go back for a moment about the food, smell your food, look at the colors, use all your five senses in this process. And so it will give all the energy everywhere. So just wanted to mention that. And you have a gift for our audience, I believe. Could you talk about it a little bit, please?
Yes, so Viktoriya, so I love giving gifts. So I do have a very wonderful gift for all the audience here. It's called Mindful Nourishment. You unlock the hormonal balance through conscious eating. So this is a journey on all the listeners here. A link will be shared with you, and you can actually type in down your problem. What exactly is your health issue, and what are the problem areas where anything which is bothering you. So I will give you the right solution through mindfulness. You will not have to continue taking any drugs. So right from the anxiety, stress, or any ailments you are going through, we will give you a right solution through simple and easy mindfulness technique.
That sounds wonderful. That sounds like
Thank
a
you.
wonderful gift for our audience. Thank you so much, Beena, for being here with us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. I hope that this episode brought you something that resonated with you. And if you did, that you will take inspired action on it today. One small step, and every day. Make it doable, make it small. Don't get overwhelmed, and see the results. Feel better. Notice the difference. And please don't forget to download our speaker's gift. And if you haven't done so, click the link below to join our Facebook community, where we share so many more valuable tools and where you can interact with people who actually get you, including our speakers. If you're ready to take action and see results, you most likely will benefit from All Access Pass, where you will find the fast action guide that has all the action points and the notes from all the interviews, as well as access to all the transcripts, video, and audio recordings, which you could download and listen at your own time and at your own pace. To get the All Access Pass, click below. And please share this event with someone who may benefit from it. You never know who you can help. Your support is priceless. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.